I was in high school, got in a fight with my dad, went to go with my cousin, and he was passed out one time and the phone was going off. So his wife comes up into my room, wakes me up and says, "Hey, you're living here, you gotta help pay the bills. So here's his suit, here's his car, and go to this address." And I'm like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?" She's like, "You're just gonna go there and you're gonna go talk to Alex." I get in a van and I'm trying to talk to this guy and he's not saying anything. He's like, I think he's like Puerto Rican or Colombian or something. He's just like straight face, curly, he's got the bling on and I'm like, "So what are we doing?" I'm like, we got these these CBs in the radio and stuff like that in the car. Like, what are we doing? And he's just like, he lights a cigarette and he offers me one. I'm like, "Oh, I don't smoke." And he smiled. And, we go to this house and it was this house in Pasadena. And as we pull up, there's, the fire department's there and the Pasadena Police Department's there. And we walk into the house and like, fuck, this is, wow, I don't know what my cousin does. And we're walking through this house. And as you walk in, the cops are there, whatever, and I'm behind this guy, Mario, and he's a big guy too. I was a big guy, but he's blocking my way, so I can't really see around him to see what we're doing. As walking, it passes this door on the left, and I look in, and there's a bunch of pictures of this like Pomeranian dog all over the place and stuff like that. I'm like, "Oh, that's cute," and I walk over, and all of a sudden, like, I feel like I'm stepping on some liquid stuff, and I start looking down, like, what the hell am I, I can't tell because it's all dark, and all the, the blinds are down, and we get in there. And as I'm like trying to look over, Mario clears over to one side and I see, and there's a freaking lady like this. But she's got like from here up, it's gone. There's a big freaking splatter on the wall. And I'm like, what the fuck? I freaked out, And you look and of course the teeth are still there. There's a piece of the tongue and then everything else is just all over the place. And then, there's little footprints, little dog prints all over. The Pomeranian was like underneath. And I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, "Let's get back out. Let's go get the gurney. I just want to see what we had to deal with. And I'm like, "What do you mean what we have to deal with?" And he's like, we're bagging it, let's go. Like, what are we doing? And sure enough, we open the gurney, open the back of the van is a Toyota Previa. We get the gurney out, we go out there, and because she was had blood all over the place, we had to body bag it. But I mean, I remember like the first 10 bodies, I wouldn't even touch them. I would like, as little as possible, I would try to use the sheets to like pull them up and so I wouldn't have to make contact with them. And that was my first, we picked her up and started driving home and then we got called for another one, just a convalescent home lady and yeah, it was a trip.